Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do my 26 and 27 week update. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. First things first, we're going to start with what my apps say. I've collected quite a few apps, so I'm just going to choose one and tell you what it says. So my apps collectively, two of them say the baby is about the size of a cauliflower and one says a papaya. But they do agree that the average is about 14.5 inches and about 2 pounds, give or take, around this time. That is pretty exciting. She's getting pretty big. I still remember when she was a puppy seed. Like, that's so crazy. So our baby girl pretty much looks like she's gonna look when I give birth, only she's a lot thinner. Basically what's going on is her body is just completing developing her lungs and all her little good stuff inside of her, and then also putting that weight on her as well. She's sleeping in regular intervals, opening, closing her eyes, sucking her thumb, that kind of thing. So that is all very exciting. She's a whole little person. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of what the apps say for the 27th week. But I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna go back to my 26th week and tell you what went on in my 26th week. First of all, I had my glucose test at 26 weeks and 3 days. I had my glucose test. So I wasn't really nervous going into it. I know I've heard a lot about the glucose test. It's nasty, this and that. And I'm more excited for every single thing that happens. I'm like, yay! I get to experience another step in pregnancy, right? So I was excited. I went in for the glucose test. They gave me a clear bottle. I'll insert the picture of what my drink looked like. And I was like, everybody kept talking about an orange or grape, like soda kind of thing. And so that's what I was waiting for. Mine looked like a water bottle, like a mini water bottle. And I was like, what is this? But it was like, okay, they gave it to me. And they were like, okay, you have 5 minutes to drink it and let us know when you're done so we can start your hour from that point, and then you'll go and take your blood work. I was like, okay. So I kind of hesitated a little before I started to drink it. But then I started, and at first I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then I was like, oh, I can't drink this in 5 minutes though. It's not that bad, but the bad part is how fast you have to drink it. It is sugary and it's not nasty, but it's not like the best drink ever. And I don't know, by the end I was struggling. I was gagging to get it down. Like, they were just like, chug it, and I was like, I can't. My eyes were watering. It was a hot mess. But I did it. I finished it. I'm excited. I'm glad I did it. I continued with my visit. Everything looked good. My baby's been doing great. I did my blood work and everything came back good. Now, no one called me to tell me it came back good, but you know, they've told me if we call you, then you know, there's a reason why they're calling. But no news is good news. So we had no news, which is amazing. I was scared because I love sweets, guys. I love candies, sour gummies. Me and my husband have been on slushes, like Sonic slushes, gas station slushes, ices from the movie theaters. Like, you don't, like, and that's just sugar. So I was scared. But I passed, thank God, and that was that. As far as how I've been doing these past 2 weeks, my weight, I actually haven't touched on it in any of my videos, but at this point, I'm actually up 20 pounds. Yes, I'm up 20 pounds. And I'm like, I don't see it. It's got to be all belly because I just don't see it. I don't see it. You know how some people gain weight in their face and stuff. And I usually, when I gain weight first in my face and in my arms and all over. But I just don't see it. I don't know where the 20 pounds is. I don't have any idea whatsoever. Sometimes I think the scale is wrong at my doctor's office, but I'm up 20 pounds. Still fine. You know, they say it's completely normal. I haven't had any complaints about my weight or anything like that. I haven't had any significant changes in my pregnancy, but I will say I did have like a little scare where I swear I could not feel her moving. And you know, I'm a new mom, and for the longest I would feel like thumps, and it was like she was really active. So for me not to feel her, that scared me. And then I called the doctor just to ask, you know, is it normal, you know, more or less, just to know. And they were actually like, go to the hospital and just to be checked and to be sure. And that kind of freaked me out. I mean, I know it's just a precaution, but I was like, the hospital? I just wanted you to tell me everything was okay. But I went and everything was okay. She was fine. She was moving like crazy. I just couldn't feel it. So that was that. As far as any new symptoms or anything like that, I haven't really felt any new symptoms. As far as the pains in my body, I do have pain under my like right breast. It's my rib cage, but on the right side I do feel pain and pressure, and all around the same area but in my back I often feel pain. And I've read up on it. It's really common to normally get it on that side. Sometimes rib cage pain is because of the baby moving, but other times it's just from your uterus pressing into your abdomen and squishing everything. So that is something I experience, and it's more when I'm sitting than anything. So that's kind of difficult because I sit at a desk. Driving sometimes is a pain, and it's not because she's too big, it's just because of the pain while I'm sitting. Like that really sucks. I did try to get one of those maternity braces, but that's just uncomfortable. I don't like that, so no. What else? Maybe TMI, I don't know. You know how your breasts grow? Well, something I don't know that if that many people experience is the veins and stuff in your breasts, since they're preparing to bring milk and all that. They like really start to, you can see the veins, and they look bruised almost, like it's green and purple, and that's not cool. So yeah, that's something definitely. The coloring, it's not new, but I feel like it hasn't gotten better or anything. Everything else has kind of just continued on. Like I still kind of get some sciatic pains, and sometimes it's hard for me to walk. Sometimes I'm completely fine. Nothing much else has really changed. I'm sorry, guys. That's why it's kind of been bunched together. There's not really that much to say. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have that long left. Like 13 weeks, maybe less. I've got to get it together. So I'm like, I got to pack a bag. I've got to do this. I've got to clean. I've got to get her area together. So that is something new. And my husband's like, we have time. Don't worry. And I'm like, I don't think so. So that's fun though. I enjoy it. I think that's it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my baby bump. That's always fun. Oh, something that has changed in my body is my belly button is starting to close up. I don't know if it's gonna pop out all the way because my belly button was pretty deep, but it is definitely closing. Around week 23, 24, it was like a perfect circle. I even think in the last video it was still a perfect circle. It's not perfect no more. It's like shrinking. Oh, no. This is gonna be her area, and her name is Ivy, my little princess. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon on my next video. And I'm probably gonna do another beauty related video soon. I know I haven't done a lot of that in a while, but I'll be back at that. So anyways, thanks again. Bye.